And so I didn't tell anybody that I was talking to a guy on the internet because, you know, everybody at that time was like, oh, you know, I met a guy on the internet and he just didn't turn out to be what I thought he would be. He was a money monger, wanted to move in, you know, yada, yada, yada. My story didn't go like that. So, and then we started talking on the phone a lot and really getting to know each other. And I finally he got me finally to come to Cincinnati. And I came to Cincinnati with 2 suitcases on the train for 3 days, with 2 suitcases and $1,000 in my pocket. And I didn't tell anybody. I quit my job. I didn't tell her where I was going. I just quit my job. I left all my stuff there. I left all my kids, all my grandkids, and came to Cincinnati. My plan was that we were going to come back and get my dog and get my car and drive back to Cincinnati. But that never happened. Don't ask me, I can't remember the reason. I don't know why. But I came here on his birthday, got here on January 31st of 2007. And we got married in May of 2008. No, 2007. Yep, that's how it went. And that's the story of me and my wonderful husband. And my kids came out. My older son came out and brought my dog. My little dachshund Coco, brought her here the first summer I lived here. And came out and met my husband, and I have lived here ever since. Never went back to Utah to live. I've gone back to visit my grandkids and my kids. And let me tell you, it's a wonderful life. I'm so very happy here. And that's the story of how I met my husband on the internet. Okay, I'm going to be off frame a little bit. I'm going to go on to the craft colored tissue paper and stamp. Now, I'm not going to stamp this one all the way across because I want to get a few things, other things on this washi tape. Okay, that's the only story I have to tell you. Now, what am I going to tell you? Coco, she died when she was here. She got an enlarged heart. I mean, we got to enjoy her for, I can't remember when she died. I don't know how long she was here. It was a year or two after she stayed here, and she was old, and she was a good little dachshund dog. And anyway, we knew she wasn't going to live much longer, but I just didn't want to put her to sleep. Just didn't want to do it. And the vet had come, and our vet comes to the house. He's a house vet, house call doctor. When you have something major done, like what Molly had done today, teeth cleaning, and what Belle will have done next week, being spayed, he does that at a veterinarian hospital type thing. But otherwise, he's a house calls for veterinarian. A veterinarian for house calls, I guess. Is how he says it. I don't know how he says it, but anyway, he comes to your house. You pay him, and this one is a little bit big for that piece of tape, so I'm going to put it on this one. He comes to your house and examines your dogs, and he came and actually I take that back. He wanted to do some x-rays on her, on Coco, and so we took her into this place where he works and had x-rays done on her, and it showed that she had quite an enlarged heart that was cutting off her windpipe, and we noticed that sometimes that she had a hard time breathing, but I just couldn't come to, none of us could come to grips with having her put down. We just didn't want to do it. Okay, I'm going to change stamps on this one. And so the sad thing was, one morning we couldn't find Coco. She always used to sleep either in Wes's room or on the couch or on the chair, somewhere in the living room. We couldn't find Coco, and Wes's mom was looking for her and found her behind the couch, and she had died on her own behind the couch. That's kind of a sad story, but she chose to do it at home, which made it easier on us, and I think it made it easier on her. I didn't want to stress her out by taking her, and well, the vet would have come here and put her to sleep, but I just couldn't do it. It was hard enough to find her. My mother-in-law found her, and she was quite upset over it. And yeah, we miss little Coco. But we have Belle, and we have Molly. I mean, nothing will take the place of Coco. Coco could talk to you. I'm sorry if I'm off screen a little bit. I'm just stamping with this stamp. I'll stamp up on this one so you can see what it looks like. She would say, "I love you." She would say, and you could, I mean, plain as day, she'd say it, and when she wanted to go outside, she'd say, "Out, out," and she'd say, "I woof you." Okay, am I in frame here? Okay. And I'm going to keep going with that one. I like that one. Oh. Yeah, it was kind of sad. We were sad to see Coco go. But that's the cycle of life. It's so hard. I always say, I'm never getting another animal. I'm not getting another animal. I get so attached to them. I'm not getting another animal. And what do? I get another animal. To love and to love me back, and to be, they're so loving. Okay, let's see. Let's put some fun stamps on. I'm going to do these, have these hands. Dina Wrigley she has these hands, and so I thought I'd put one there and one there and stamp it. What do you guys think? Or should I have them both? Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna see what that looks like. We'll put it on this whiter one. Okay, here goes nothing. We don't like it, we can always pitch it and start over. What is it? Just tape. Oh, that's kind of cute. So, my husband's email address was MrWes@fuse.net. So I always call him my Mr. Wes at fuse.net. My Mr. Wes. He's my Mr. Wes. I didn't want him to be Mr. Double White anymore. He's my Mr. Wes at fuse.net. He's a good guy. And he's never been married before. And so, I asked him that. I said, have you been married before? He said, no. I said, do you have any kids? And he says, not that I know of. I said, okay. I don't have to deal with an ex-wife and I don't have to deal with any kids. How cool can that be? That's got to be wonderful. I'm liking these hands. They're pretty cool. All right. On this side. Am I off screen? I am probably a little bit, but I'm trying to stay in frame. I have room for one more hand on this end. Now I should find a saying that goes on that with that hand, huh? Well, let me look and see what we have that might go with that. Lots of black ink around here. It's always good to get it off your stamps, if you can. Alright, let's look on this one that had handle with care. Miss you, the time of my life, this way, this way, this way? That's kind of cool. This way, and you don't know which way because they're pointing to each other. That's cool. We'll put that one on. All right. Let's see. Ah, that looks kind of fun. That looks cool. It just fits between the two hands. Now this is on the Athlete's tape. The athlete tape that they tape your athlete's legs up, ankles. It's cloth tape. That's kind of fun. I'm liking that. Okay. All right. Just wondering how that rice tape is going to hold up, or that rice paper. So it sure isn't anything like what people have been sending me. If it's rice paper they're sending me. Okay guys, now what? This is carpet tape. And this is carpet tape. And this is artist tape. Did you get it at the art store? Let's use some of this on this this marker here, this that I got it when I bought the SEIs. Let's see what this does on here. On these bubbles. I don't know. Kind of hard to write with. They're for fabrics, so that ought to be interesting. Okay, we'll see how that works. All right. So we have a little bit more on this one, a little bit more on this one, and this one too. Stamp. Okay, let's try this stamp. This is a Diane Wrigley stamp again. Finish this one out. I know I'm off frame, guys. That's pretty cute. Let me do one right up here so you can all see what it looks like. I taped this down so because it wanted to roll. I could move it and show y'all, but I'll stamp it here so you can see what this stamp looks like. Kinda cute, huh? Really cute. We're going to put fabric on these. That looks really cute. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I have this piece of fabric and this piece of fabric. I need to cut the ends off. And these two pieces of fabric. So I like how this one's fraying. That always makes it interesting. Alrighty. Let's pull the tape. Oh, if I can get a hold of it and release it. That was my stamp block. I got it. I retrieved it. I'm trying to pick the stuff off, you know. This stuff is really sticky. So we'll put this down at this end. That's really cute. Some of this. Is that going to be wide enough? Okay. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. I think I'll put some of this at the very end here. Well, that made for some fast washi tape. Go ahead and do the other one. Come on, tape. It doesn't want to come apart. I should have started it. Hey, you know what? Belle must be sleeping because she hasn't rang her little toys. She must have been really tired. She was worried about Molly being gone. You know what? This piece of material is... okay, well, we'll use it, but it's skinnier than the tape. Let's use this first. That fits just across there fine. Maybe I can stamp on top of that. Should we try that? Should we try something interesting? How about if we put a... Let's see. Let's put this and see if this works on top of the material and see what it looks like. Might just ruin the whole look of everything. Oh, I'm clear off frame, you can't see it. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. That gives it an interesting look. Alright, we'll do it right here so y'all can see it, and then I'll... Can you see that? And I maybe put you in closer. Can you see it? Right there. Pretty cool, huh? Take you back out so you get a... I don't think it'll... Let us see if it'll show up on this one. I'm liking that. Gives an interesting look to it. Juice it up good. Oh, that looks cool too. I don't know if you can all see that or not. Well, how interesting is that? That's nice. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to finish up this rest of this one. Let's see, what should we put on that? Okay, let's put this one on it. I know you all won't be able to see it, but it's duty dots type stuff. We'll put that on this material one, or this cloth tape. That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna put some up here on this artist tape and see if it'll stick to that. That's kind of, whoa. It's kind of a slippery tape. I don't know. Might just run right off of it. Let's try it. I might just have to paint on that one. Looks pretty cool. Alright, we got them all stamped. Now what I think is I'm probably going to close this video, and I'll probably do some painting on it with the marker